Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril.
It is done.
Alright, it was going to be time to rest after this, if I recall.
My strength betrays me.
Okay. So we're going to figure out the route to fossil fields. Oh, that's right, we're heading this way. And then after that, we'll head back to the capital, regroup, figure out what we're doing next. As if I recall, we were mainly out here to deal with Regongar's people. Yeah, the Sharp Fangs tribal camp. Just figured we'd explore our newest province while we're... Oh, there's an unexplored path up that way too. Alright, we'll have to explore that too. Oh. I haven't claimed this ancient obelisk. I think we're exploring more of our lands before we get back to the capital. Regongar hasn't actually been too much a dead weight, so that's good. Alright, let's rest.
Mercy, forgiveness, it's all nonsense. People don't change. If you've been a cutthroat all your life, you can't just donate a sack of gold to the temple and suddenly you're redeemed.
Atonement cannot be bought. You're right about that. It can only be realized by righteous action, and every one of us can reform and become better than we were before.
Okay, so yeah, Christian is right. People can, but they rarely do. And there are some things from which you can't be redeemed. Like, even if you dedicated the rest of your life to doing good works, there are some things where it's like, I'm sorry, but you should rot forever experiencing agony after having done something like that. Oh, what's going on now? Is another thing finished, or are there more events available? Oh, it's the opportunity that we lost, because I wasn't about to encourage people to raid our neighbors. Streams of power? Local spellcasters have discovered an amazing and valuable location, an intersection of ley lines. In this place, magic powers are especially strong. Mages wish to build a workshop for enchanting talismans here. That makes sense. Oh. Well, I guess Harim it is. He has a 10% chance. Lame. Out of curiosity, when do we lose this one? Taranith 1? And how long are their things? Storyteller has the best chance, and he's done with his thing tomorrow. So, okay. Streams of Power, Storyteller, tomorrow. Got it. Oh, more enemies. And we're in Iraveti's territory, if I recall.
I shall end this suffering.
Elementals? That's interesting. Alright, Wolf, go get this one on the end. Good job. Alright, I will shoot that one as well. Alright. Inspire greatness. Advance a bit so that your haste will catch everyone. And haste on yourself. Good job. Alright, Valerie, go get the one that advanced. Actually, you know what? Summon the barbarians. And then advance towards the elemental. They get to make a full attack when charging. That's awesome. I wish Amiri could do that. Alright, go ahead and rage. Nope, you can only charge that one. Okay, go charge that one. Yeah, she only gets her one attack. Why is your movement so low right now, Regongar? Yeah, I guess Acid Arrow, one of them. Right. Right, prayer from Tristian. Alright, Wolf, get your elemental. Oh, there's more over there. Great. Alright, I guess I'll shoot this one up here.
Strike with all your might.
Alright, Lindsay, you shoot that one too. Nice job. Alright, Valerie, go get closer to the two over here. And summon the Wyvern. I really enjoy how, with her gear, my tank is almost primarily a summoner at this point. Alright, Amiri, take down this elemental. Oh, there's two more over there. It's always disappointing when she doesn't get to use her bite attack. Ah, they're not too far apart from each other. Okay, fireball over here. I don't think it's gonna hurt them, but we'll find out. Oh no, they take fire damage. Cool. Alright, well in that case, Tristian, why don't you fireball those two as well? Alright, Wolf, go get this one over here. Okay. Are there any close enough for me to get my full attack shots off? Just this one. Okay, well then I guess I'm finishing off this elemental.
We won't falter!
Alright, Lindsay, you can shoot that one too. Alright, Valerie, attack this elemental. Alright, Wyvern, get this one. Can you get close enough to attack anyone, Amiri? Okay, go take this one down then. Good job. Alright, Lightning Bolt this one. Good job, Regongar. Tristian. Go ahead and Flame Strike it. Good job. Alright, Wolf, fight, yeah, bite this one. Good job. Alright, I'll shoot this one. It's close enough now.
Forwards!
Alright, Lindsay, you can shoot this one down here. Alright, Valerie, go get this one. Alright, you too, Wyvern. You just can't get to either of them. Alright, then just run up to this one. Oh, just in time to take its attacks. Good. Alright, you're going to go ahead and hit it. Alright, Tristian, shoot that one over there. Wolf, take it down. Alright, good Good job.
What troubles you?
Okay, so now we're heading up towards, what was the resource that I saw that we hadn't claimed? There's an ancient obelisk over there, and then there's also a path over here that we haven't seen. Let's go to that ancient obelisk. More enemies. Fight.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Alright, music and haste. Oh, more water elementals. Okay then. Are they gonna start the fight?
No stopping now.
Now the fight starts, okay. Alright, Wolf, go get it. These are Elder Water Elementals. Oh, oh no, the last ones were Graders. Okay. Alright, shoot this one over here.
We can do it!
Artemiri, go ahead and get this one over here. Alright, Lindsay, you can shoot this. Alright, Valerie, go get it.
Stay behind me.
Alright, Tristan, my wolf is looking pretty rough right now. So just go ahead and channel positive energy. Good job. Alright, Regongaria, you can go ahead and get this one that's right here. Alright, Wolf, take this one down. Good job. Alright, let me take this one down.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Maybe go for alliteration. Lindsay the Little? No, that's too spot on. I don't know.
Yes.
No, I'm having a hard time thinking of flattering L adjectives. Lindsay the Lovely, maybe? Oh, there we go. Lindsay the Loquacious.
Adventures call to them.
Give it another cure critical.
Yes.
My strength betrays me.
Well, it's better than your betrayal strengthening me. Alright, let's claim this arcane research material.
We should gather
Okay, I guess we're resting.
I don't understand Callistria's teaching. How can you see virtue in hatred, the poisoning of the soul?
If you don't understand it, don't talk about it. Callistria doesn't teach hatred. She teaches revenge. Big difference.
Yeah, revenge is just another way of saying justice. Alright, time to check on that kingdom thing. Oh, the storyteller had a success at his ruler's competition. Excellent. +4 to loyalty, economy, relations, and +3 to culture. I love how the smallest bonus was to the one thing that he's responsible for. Man, I need things that'll help with stability. Oh, we've got more things. Let's see, the rage of sky and wind. The problem. Gozra, the god of the sky and wind, seems to be angry. The king's subjects don't pay the deity enough tribute. If his wrath is not appeased, the kingdom will be beset by hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods. But how can one appease a god whose temper is like a storm? DC 33. Harem's the only one that can do it anyway. Alright, take your 16% chance. Go for it, Harem. All slights? Devious crimes are being committed. Someone has been using false beacons to lure vessels onto the shallow sandbanks of the rivers and lakes. Ships wreck their hulls and sink, and the bandits wait for the goods to wash ashore. Something must be done before trade begins to suffer. Did you say trade? Jublos, get on it. You've actually got a decent chance on this one. Alright, streams of power. Storyteller, you are on that. You have a 31% chance. Okay. Oh, that's a lot better than the, I think, 5 or 10 that RM was going to have. Ah, okay, that meets back up over there. Right. How many unclaimed resources I need to claim anywhere, do we? Alright, any unclaimed are either not in our territory or we're not aware of them. Alright, where's our nearest city? Looks like it's tries to share. Are there? No? paths over the river. We have like no bridges or anything around here. That's not good.
May we have a moment of respite?
Soon. I'm just curious as to what's up this path here.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Right now. Okay. Got it. Alright. And resting.
Lindsay, what are you writing so diligently there? And why are you looking at me like that? Did you decide to write me an ode, too?
You got it. Here it is. Listen. There once lived a paladin of Shaylin, whose courage was so unfailing. Hey, hey, that's my ink pot. Don't throw it at me!
Don't leave me hanging, Lindsay. I want to hear the rest of your limerick. Alright, let's see what's going on the kingdom screen here. Oh, it was a disaster. Lame. Oh, more enemies. What do we got here?
Just letting the ink dry.
Go ahead and music in haste, since we didn't immediately start in a fight. And let's advance. See what kind of enemies we
I
got
wish
here.
there was another way.
Ah, bandits. Okay, I thought that was a goblin. Alright, go Valerie.
Fight is won. Her!
Good job. Alright, rage and charge that bandit. These are weak bandits. Okay, good to know. Or at least that one was. Alright, Wolf. Go charge this one in the back. Those were some incredibly weak bandits.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Alright, we'll write it that those were incredibly weak bandits. Yeah, we only got 9, 18, and 9 experience for that. Alright, we will teleport to the capital. This throne room, let's get this stuff out of the way. Lindsay. And then King Arius Cyril proudly said, "Your evil deeds end now. Or is it better as we've uncovered your vile plan?" Lindsay's trying to write something on the go, but she interrupts herself and looks up. "Oh, Your Highness. We have unbelievably, terribly important news. We managed to find out, discover, invent... Well, here, Lindsay points to the storyteller. He'll tell you." Storyteller. The storyteller waits patiently until Lindsay finishes her ardent speech. I will have to begin from afar to let you see what I saw, with my blind eyes. The stolen lands are like a cradle in an abandoned house, in which the wind swings the skeleton of a child. No few newborn kingdoms have died here, just after taking their first breath. I have collected their stories, these precious stars that have been lost in the dust, and I began to notice some commonalities. It is like a pattern that repeats across different embroideries. The handwriting of the same author across all of their stories. Yeah, that's Nyrissa. One word here, another hint there. False visions, references to a mysterious patroness, lover, and mentor, Nyrissa. Tragic, coincidences, strangely non-random. Peoples and countries were brought to destruction along different roads, but behind them there always stood the same ominous shadow, Nyrissa. And we know that what that shadow is. Nyrissa, yes! Have you guys not... Lindsay, you've been with me for almost everything. You should have known this a long time ago. The name sounds ominous, even in the mouth of a restless bard. The evil nymph who sent monsters to our lands, and did all that stuff to Tristian. But that's not even the most important thing. Most importantly, if you help us a bit, we can get her. Alright? So what exactly are you going to do? The bards know how to send messages through dreams. I try not to use it. For some reason, people got mad when I appeared in their dreams to read my new poems. Well, the storyteller came up with a ritual based on that spell. We'll collect everything connected to Nyrissa, everything, starting with her every track in the abandoned castle. After gathering everything, we'll unite this ability to tell stories with my ability to travel into dreams. We'll be able to enter Nyrissa's dream. Do we still have that amulet with the string of hair that she gave you before the battle with the Stag Lord? That'd be great. That'll let us finish all the preparations much faster and easier. Alright. You know what, it's you, so yes, fine. I'll order you to be provided with everything you need. Get me results. Please. Come to me after we finish the preparations, and remember that I cannot send anyone except you and Z into Nyris's dream world. Whatever you have to face, you will have to overcome together, and the path will likely be difficult. Compared to all the times I've had to deal with her on my own, having my little sis there with me would be great. Acundio. We arrested a spy, a mercenary from Daggermark. He identified his client for us, but it turns out she wishes to go over to us and save herself from her old master. I don't trust her. She's betrayed one master. She's bound to do it again. We could take her hostage. We could even use magic to probe her mind. But both methods are unreliable, and besides, magic is bad for the brain. I suppose we should set a trap. Let us feed her a lie and see where she takes the bait. Do you understand what I suggest? Yeah, I'm good with the last one you were suggesting. Send her in the wrong direction and follow her. Vicondia nods. She's lying to us, we'll have to lie to her, but our lies will be more convincing. Great. We got espionage +3, and I can now support the Spy Master's endeavors. Boken, unfazed by the awkward silence, Boken searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go, a little something from old Boken. You've got a potion of displacement. Cool. Alright. Thank you. Oh, more tribute right now. Ah, from Varask. Right, he's giving us a raging bulwark. Oh. Alright, thank you. Keep at it, Varask. Okay, that's it for right now. Cool. I thought for sure with a name like that it would be like armor. Oh, there it is. It is medium armor scale mail. 8 armor, 3 enhancement, fire resistance 10, grants its wearer fire, and the ability to cast rage spell twice per day as a 5th level wizard. I don't think I have anyone who does medium armor right now. I mean, I can do medium armor, but my chain shirt is just as good armor-wise, and I prefer its effect. Does Amiri do medium armor? Oh, she does. She has chainmail +2, which is the same AC, but more of an armor check penalty. And 2 max stacks. Not that she has more than 2 decks. Alright, this will give her some fire resistance. Alright, Amiri, you can put on the Raging Bulwark. Double checking that that is the same AC. Yep. Okay, cool. And now you can cast Rage. Not only can you rage, but you can make people rage. Cool. I like it. Alright. Let's tackle some kingdom affairs. Alright, they awaited. He was waiting. Loyal spies. Receive +1 to espionage every time the minister fails to resolve the situation. Interesting. Which one is the minister? It's the regent. Okay, the minister is the spy master. So we'll get +1 to espionage every time he fails. Interesting. Alright, away into Nyrus's dream. I have to choose someone for this. Octavia can work on it. Oh, it's just that kind of a project. 75 BP? Sure. Start on that. Alright, Loyal Spies is also 75. Okay, Kundeo. Do Loyal Spies, although that means that I can't support your endeavors right now. Man, I need something else I can do about stability. Maybe I can build some stability buildings. Alright, this is all built up. Got it. Oh, that's right, I haven't built the city in Dellenborn yet. Alright, it's gonna be Regongaria. Okay, it is with an A. Got it. Alright, we'll build it here near the border with Pitax and whatever that area is called. Nothing that specifically does stability. Things that'll grant stability based on other things present, but... Well, most importantly, we're going to build the teleportation circle, and then we're pretty much out of things then. Out of build points. Alright, he's busy. He's busy. He's not. We can rank up our relations. Alright, we'll start this project. Regongar succeeded at his thing? Ooh, it's a triumph. Excellent job, Regongar. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Alright, Jublos succeeded at his thing. Excellent. Oh wow, you succeeded at your thing, Harum. Good job. And we've got loyal spies now. Nice. Ah, it only costs 100. We have to do that. Who can take care of that for me? Christian, Jublos, or Valerie? Oh, right. Valerie's working on something? No, she's not. She's just waiting to start a project that's not that important. Rebuild one of your villages into a lively town. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Advisors will act according to their position in government, beliefs, and alignment. Okay, could only be Valerie. Alright. Yay, we have stability too. Alright, Lindsay brought bad news. Okay. Counselor awaits in the throne room. Great. The missing ambassador. Foreign ambassador arrived in our lands but went missing on the way to the capital together with their entire cortege. Guards have discovered evidence of an assault and an investigation is in order. Whoever committed this crime must be found and punished or the king himself will be held responsible. I know she does community. You guys have the same chance, but I have plans for you. So Akundeo, you're on that. Treasures of the Ancients. A gang of tomb robbers is digging up old burial sites and selling the loot abroad. Every day, mighty artifacts, ancient relics, and priceless scrolls are being taken from the lands of the king. This cannot continue. Not even worth throwing the crisis point at Dawn. Please, Keston, get me back more stability. I know it's a 1 in 10 shot, but please. Oh, we can claim Dunsward as part of our kingdom. Which one's Dunsward? Is that the one over here? It's the Tours of Levians. Ah, it's this one here that we've never even been to. Alright. Interesting. Alright, well, we're gonna have to see what people have to say. And then that's gonna have to be it for today, because, yeah. Getting a little longer than I would prefer. Lindsay. Lindsay's cheeks are flushed as she's out of breath. Seems like she must have run all the way to the throne room. Disaster! It's a disaster! Your Highness. Alright, what is it, Lindsay? The whole kingdom's on fire. Well, metaphorically speaking. And some of it literally. First of all, we've got armed gangs ranging along our border with pataks, robbing and killing people, destroying food stores, and damaging any property they come across. Second, there are sudden and inexplicable monster attacks being reported all throughout your lands. And third, there are people out sowing dissent with rumors and songs, even handing out pamphlets mocking your failure to fix things, and encouraging the cities to pledge fealty to Iruvati instead. Great! Our governors are panicking. Governors. We're not large enough that I have governors. They've had to use all the funds we budgeted them from the treasury on preventing riots and mass hysteria. Several provinces have already refused to attempt gathering taxes from the people, claiming that just trying would be tantamount to suicide. We don't have much time. There may be no troops marching against us, but more of our regions are under attack every day. We may not have catapults firing on the walls of our capital, but there's no doubt we're under siege. There are no battlefronts and no battalions, but there are plenty of victims. We've been attacked, without reason and without declaration of war. We have only one option. To kick Iruvati's ass and show everyone in the River Kingdoms just who's the master around here. So you think Iruvati is behind all this? Who else could it be? Bandit attacks are increasing along our border with pataks, and the bards spouting negative propaganda against you singing the praises of Iruvati at the same time? Hell, he even invited you to the Rushlight tournament for the sole purpose of mocking you. Who else would backstab their opponents in such a low, conniving way? It's just like him, that nasty, slimy, fat-headed prick. If he were here now, Lindsay clutches the air as though gripping the throat of an invisible enemy. Do we have any definitive proof that would allow us to formally expose Iruvati? Not yet, but I'm sure the agents he hired will have something we can use. It's a good idea, though. Expose Iruvati, show the whole world the dirty game he's playing. It would definitely help us. When you deal with his spies, be sure to keep your eyes open. Well, yeah, because we need that. lest a declaration of war make me seem like a hothead. We actually need proof of his provocation. Alright, enough talk then, there's no time to waste. Hurry, Arya Cyril, your performance at the Rushlight tournament, well frankly, you'd have been better off not going at all. The people are laughing at you. You've completely lost their trust. The seeds of Irfedi's propaganda will be failing on fertile soil. We won 2 out of 3 events. We didn't perform poorly. The thing was just rigged, and he declared someone who only won one thing as the winner. I don't want to be a downer, but the fate of the kingdom really is in your hands here, Arya Cyril. I'm afraid to think what might happen if we don't get control of the situation in the next few months. Christian, there are more and more workers in the kingdom, and our farmers require plots of fertile soil. The ordinary people regard you as their defender against the iniquity of the merchants, and they have come to you with a request. Your subjects wish to clear and plow some nearby oak groves. Our wealthy men, both local and Brabant, have hunted and sport for many years. The merchants won't like it, but I'm sure you can see that food for the children and elderly is far more important than sports for the idle. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, the land must bear fruit and feed the people, not amuse a crowd of wealthy crooks. Allow the peasants to plow these new fields. Make sure to harvest all the lumber that you're clearing, though. Absolutely. And make sure we start trying to plant some more trees somewhere less fertile. Or at least good for growing crops. You are merciful, and the people will never forget who granted them land for their honest labor. New events support the counselor's endeavors. Alright. Well, we'll just have to figure out how we're going to deal with these things next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, The Chronicles of Arya Cyril. I'm some guy you've never heard of.